Hi y'all, welcome to Donna's Farmhouse Kitchen. Well, it's been a little while since I've been on here. I've just been doing personal things that have kept me really busy, but now I am back. I just need a little nudge from some of my high school friends. I just went to my high school reunion this past weekend, and a couple of the guys, Richard Blocker and David King, they said, you really need to get back into doing it. So I just needed that little nudge. Let's go ahead and get back in there. I was almost there. They just gave me that little extra nudge. So thanks guys for that. I appreciate it. And today I'm going to be making y'all something that I just made last night. It's so good, so easy. And you can add extra things to it if you want to. And what it is a sort of like a stir-fry rice bowl. So let's get started. So just about everything I'm using tonight actually comes from Costco. Even the mushrooms, they came from Costco as well. One thing I learned, a little tip for you, is if you open up the package, the plastic off of the mushrooms and put them in the refrigerator, the next day they're easier to clean. A lot easier for me because you don't have as much moisture on your mushrooms. So they've been so much easier to clean and then slice as well. First ingredient you want to get ready is this right here. And I thought when I bought it, it was one big meal. It's not, which is a good thing. They're actually little packets. And you pop these in for 3 minutes after you've cut off the corner here. You'll see the arrow here. I don't know if you can see it there. And cook that for 3 minutes and have that already ready. I put 2 bags in the microwave and I cooked them for 4 minutes because they're going to go in the pot. Now you can do this in a frying pan as well. I did this in a frying pan when I was doing a single serving, but I'm doing a double serving, so that's why I'm using the pot. Either way, it will work. And the other thing that you're going to use is these wonderful vegetables. My neighbor turned me on to these. They are fantastic. They add a lot of flavor to this dish. And actually, you can do the rice and the vegetables, and you really don't need anything else unless you want to add something else. I'm just adding mushrooms because I love mushrooms. You can also add shrimp to this dish, but the rice pack actually comes with chicken in it. But you can add shrimp. But we're not doing shrimp tonight, but I'm sure I will be doing that in the future. So what I'm going to do is put a little bit of olive oil in the pot. Just a little drizzle of olive oil. Like I said, you could do this with just the vegetables and the rice, and you don't have to put anything else. I am going to put other things in here. When I made mine earlier today, I mean real early, I actually practically had this for breakfast and it was delicious. And then around lunchtime, I made my daughter some with the mushrooms and she loved it. It's a little on the healthier side, depending on what you put in it. So the first thing I'm going to put in the pot is the mushrooms. I want to go ahead and get them softened. And I sliced up 8 mushrooms. And these are, of course, your portobello mushrooms. And it doesn't take very long to cook this. This would be, you can make this for a big family as well. Use as much of the rice as you want to, a bigger pot if you want to, and make it for several people. But you're really looking at a dish that's only going to take probably about 5-10 minutes at the very most. I sure missed all of y'all. I hope you're all doing very well. Everything around here is kind of calming down, so I'm able to do this. Mushrooms are starting to cook down a little bit and they smell delicious. But now we want to add the vegetables. Y'all, there are so many great vegetables in here. I love red bell pepper, and that's in here along with some red onion, all kinds of goodies. Squash, zucchini. And you're basically just going to put in as much as you want. That should be plenty. It's probably more than enough, but we're going to start stirring. Now this is where, if you're going to use shrimp, go ahead and put the shrimp in. So So I'm gonna continue to cook this until it's heated through. By the way, I am cooking this on medium, a little above medium, like a 6 if you're on an electric stove. I just found that that was the perfect temperature for me. I wouldn't go any higher than that. And you don't want your veggies to burn. It looks like there's dark marks on these veggies, which there are, because they come like that. So you can see the little grill marks. Now that it's heated through a little bit, I'm gonna add the packets of rice. And in the packets of rice, you will see, I think it's yellow bell pepper, some peas, and of course the chicken, some corn. So it has a lot of good veggies in there as well. Just stir it up. Now at this point, if you want to add a little bit of salt, you can do that. But since I'm adding soy sauce, it's low sodium, but I'm still adding soy sauce. It does have some sodium, a pretty good bit. So I'm not gonna add any salt. I liked it this morning without any salt. Now this is not from Costco. This is from Walmart. I just get their Walmart brand. But I'm just putting a little bit. I don't want to overdo it with the soy sauce. You're probably looking at maybe a tablespoon, something like that. So go ahead and stir real well. Get that rice heated through. And the chicken that's in the rice. Like I said, I already warmed it up. It's cooled down a little bit, waiting on me to put it in the pot. So just go ahead and stir it in. So at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and put mine in the bowl. So that's what mine looks like. But Kent wants something extra in his. So Kent likes like General Tso's shrimp and chicken and all that. So he wanted the General Tso's stir fry. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that. We're not gonna overdo it on that either. And if he wants some more at the table, he can have more at the table. I'm just gonna put a little bit in here for him. And there you go. That's all there is to it. Like I said, a nice quick dinner or lunch. I'm gonna go ahead and put his in a bowl. And since I added more to his, I think I'm gonna taste test his. It's getting a little warm in here. In this room. I've got to get a mushroom. I love the mushrooms. And I love, see, this has carrots in it. It's delicious with that extra General Tso's. It has a little bit more of a bite to it. I hope you will try this recipe and enjoy it with your family or just for yourself. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.